Hello, hi, it is me, Desai. Small town Didi or Khadindizi very internet and Akastaha and Bakalau Yala. Won't you all just send me good vibes? I beg it. We made it. Whoop whoop. I swear I was a bit more stoked in the morning, but the day has done that. And I feel like I always come on here and I tank the mood, but I am currently doing this in actual real life. So this coming here, putting it on becomes very hard, very very hard. Nothing is really training in the blogs. I mean, do you know Muloisani and that girl? I don't know her name. That's kind of the moga discuss out about the and Kikegujana. Like, what the fuck, bruh? Y'all want to get dribbled by the elderly? Okay, cool, whatever. But I came to say thanks mainly for engaging with the content, for liking and sharing and subscribing. I am having a hard moment in my life. Even harder for the people in my life. Like I was like, maybe I can talk about polygamy, but I'm like, what about it? You know? I just really did want to put up a video because I said I'd put up a video every day, and I did want to say thanks to you guys because I see you guys are so happy for us, and yeah, I'm very grateful. I read and I might do a response video to the video where people are talking about where I'm talking about being average looking and what that experience is. There's a lot of like things went over people's heads. By people, I mean underachieving men, which is the South African demographic of men, really. Like the pool you're going to pick from, most of them will not have done well and have like comprehension issues and like honestly. But maybe we can talk about that a little bit, and then maybe because I didn't go through I haven't been able to immerse myself in some of the responses like I like to do with everything going on. But I think I saw a lot of I'm not average looking, I'm ugly. Okay. I literally said that though. I literally was like, I'm average looking, or I could possibly be considered ugly. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not going to settle and engasu kumise. No, the tip can't, not just the tip, just no, still. Like, I really don't understand how the message went over your head. I'm saying I'm cool. I'm cool on you. I'm cool on what the offer is. I'll go at it alone. Where are you lost there? I'm saying if I'm not going to get this, I'm not going to throw my toys. I'm not going to be like, oh my God. I'm just going to be like, okay, cool. If I'm not getting the exact thing that I say I want, why are you mad? All you need to do is walk away and say, I don't deserve that, and you're not going to offer me that because I'm an ugly ass bitch, and walk away. But you can't, can you? That's the point of the fucking video, you dense bitch. Why are men like this? Why Lily Slow? Why? What did you miss there? You can't walk away, can you? That's the point. That is the point of the video. You can't. You're still trying to coerce me into giving you. Why? Because I have value. Oh. No matter how many times you try to sit there and tell me about my ugly and tell me about my this, you are trying to drive the stock down. You're trying to convince me that I'm not worth much so you can have access to me, because access to me you want, right? If I'm so undesirable, I'm so this and I'm so ugly, and as long as we don't look like Beyonce, we must just, why are you, there's no conversation. Why are we still talking, mate? Like, why are you still trying to convince me that I need to be realistic. My being realistic is saying I'll go. I've already said this, but no, you are the one who can't be alone. So you're sitting there trying to convince me that I just need to lower myself so that you who can't ascend, you can have a chance, like access to me. These are your little hands. I can't go any fucking higher than this. And you're trying to reach below fucking average me is still here. And here you are, okay, fucking bottom feeder, trying to grab at me. And I'm like, no, I'm chilled right here. This effort, this campaign to convince women whom you've decided shouldn't get play, and if average men don't get to have access, then we should. This thing that you're trying to do, I explained this to you in that video as well. This is not my fear. Being alone is not my fear. It's yours. And you keep trying to convince me that it's me. Baby, I'm ugly and happy. I'm not happy right now because my life is like life is. Listen, life is like the. But in my ugly, I'm still okay having my standards. And if my standards mean I have to go without a man, cool. Don't nobody want you. You have a hard time with that one now. You unraveling, coming all the way the fuck undone. I mean, I knew you all were unhinged, but you guys are flying off. You guys are really coming undone. I'm worried. I'm lying. I'm never worried about you guys. But it's worrisome for those who care. I'm not, though. You want me in all my ugly glory. You still want access to me and all the other ugly women of the world because you can't be alone. You don't know how to be alone. You can't even define yourself outside of me. It's so pathetic. A man, a woman must act like. I can't feel like a man if you don't. I feel like a woman, like outside of any fucking thing you do. You do this, you don't do it, you don't show up. I have one in my life. I don't. I am still woman. I'm still fucking magic. That does not change. You are the one whose entire identity hinges not only on how I show up in your life, but it puts me in so much danger because the moment I don't show up as that thing, it's all of this you're being emasculated and you'll be yo. I'm ugly, dog. I'm extremely ugly. Okay. And it still like I'm still doing better than you. Sit in that. Sit in. I'm not the one who made the rules that you all must define yourself by way of the things that you're able to acquire in the society. And in the instance that you're not able to do those things, you are therefore not valuable. I didn't make that rule. You guys uphold the system. You love it. It's your thing. Okay. And in that system, me existing, I honestly, guys, oh, I think I've made myself very clear. At this point, I'm talking circles because it's just the one comment that I remember. Somebody else was like, I'm interested in understanding what you think average is. Average includes logging out of Instagram. Logging out of Instagram, average is your fucking mom. Average is going outside and looking at the women in your community, okay, and realizing that you spend way too much time online and your idea of what people look like is distraught. Okay. And sometimes the issue of not recognizing average is that, average might recognize average. I may seem unfamiliar because Like that's why you're confused. You don't recognize me because you think we're doing the same thing. We're not. Never have been, never will. Do you understand? One of us is not trying to gaslight the other person into having the other person allow them access to them. That's you. You're the fool that wants access to people and you're trying to convince them that they're not valuable. If I'm so not valuable, what's the pitch for? Well, why are you over here with your little PowerPoint? For what? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it, loser. Like, I'll go through if there's anything else I need to address. I'm so interested. First of all, you're fat. And then this lie where people have just taken on values that aren't even there is trying to convince. I have my body dysmorphia. You can come on now. We talk about the fat shit here all the time. What you not going to do is try to convince me that I don't exist in as much as like I may not like the men who are looking at me and think, oh, okay, that's kind of cute. That doesn't mean that they're not there existing. That just means I don't give them the time of day. Because that's the other thing about you guys, right? Like, do you really like anybody? You don't even like yourselves. I don't even know how the hell I've been sitting here for 11 minutes trying to tell you guys how I'm ugly and I'm still doing better than you. Because that was the point of that. I didn't need 11 minutes to tell you that. I'm ugly, but you down bad, bitch. Okay? That's the chat. Mwah. Bye, Yella.